Welcome to the final round of 360 TCG Paradox Edition. My name is Misdirection. Looks like we have Goldie Roger versus Kuzan. Kuzan going first, Goldie Roger going second. We've already started the game. We're off to the races. Looks like we had nothing from Kuzan on the first turn. That is a little bit rough, as searchers are going to be the bread and butter to help Kuzan stay alive, getting what he needs. Roger plays nothing as well. We're going to second turn for Kuzan, 3 Dawn. Looks like we decided against it. Swinging for 5 to Roger. Roger currently is a 5 due to his ability, or leader ability. Will Roger counter out or take this damage? Kuzan should be countering out of everything early on, just to kind of stave off the early aggression, because the later aggression that Roger deals out is a lot harder to deal with than the early aggression. Looks like Roger's going to counter out with 1k with Bond Clay. Kuzan's going to go into a blocker Brook. Grabbing the Dawn, drawing the card. Roger's now a 6k because the Dawn's always going to be attached. Looks like we're tapping 3. Oh, nope. We're going to swing with leader first. 6k into leader. Kuzan taking it. Going into a Douglas Bullet. Ramping 1 Dawn. Going to Kuzan's 5 Dawn turn. I wonder what we're going to play here. Swinging with leader first, just in case there's any fancy triggers that might happen. Roger ends up taking it. Tapping 5 for what looks to be an X-Drake, searching the top 5. You can reorganize these and either put them on top or bottom. Putting them all on the bottom. Rechecking the hand. Dawn's all tapped out, so it looks like we're probably just going to end up passing. Ends up passing that turn. We are now on 7 Dawn for the Roger. 1 attached, so 6 is what we can utilize. Go into a Scopper Gobbin or Gaben, or however you want to say it. Drawing 2, trashing 1, and then ramping 1 rested Dawn. I wonder what we're going to end up trashing for this Gaban. Currently thinking about it. Maybe throw a brick away or something. That won't be useful right now. Because Roger's still a vulnerable 5k leader. Well, looks like we are throwing 1 brick away. It's going to be the new gate. And we're swinging with Douglas Bullet because we have 8 Dawn now. We are swinging with a 6k. Looks like we are going to 2k out of hand. And block with the blocker. And are we doing 1k? 1k out. Going the Kuzan turn. I wonder what we're deciding here. We do have 7 Dawn to play with. Could be Kuzan, could be Sakazuki. Oh, so we're just adding 2 Dawn to leader and swinging 7 at leader. $2K, 1K. I wonder what we're going to do next. Are we going to use the blocker for some aggression? Are we going to let it steam back? We can play something else. Looks like we're taking 3 Dawn. Swinging 9 at... Ooh, Bullet. Trying to clear the board state, kind of reset a little bit. Looks like they're going to let Bullet drop. Not worth losing 2/2Ks out of the hand. Or they might not even have 2/2Ks. They are at now max Dawn 10 with one still on the leader due to the effect. But the following turn is going to be even more brutal for Kuzan. So I wonder what we're going to do here. Looks like we are going to tap or rest 8 Dawn. Looks like we're deciding against it. We do have the Promo Roger in hand. Maybe figure out the play paths. So we are going to play the Promo Roger, bringing your leader up to 10. 10 is going into what looks to be in the blocker. He'll use the other blocker to stop. And then 7 into what looks to be leader. End up taking it. We're now on the 9 Dawn turn. So you're hoping to probably see a Garp to a Kuzan or something else to kind of help even out these filled. It doesn't look like we're probably going to be swinging into leader anytime soon, as the leader is a 9K. So we are tapping or resting 8, playing Garp, trashing a card. What are we going to trash here? Looks like we're trashing a Tashigi to play out Kuzan, activating Garp first to draw a card, and then deciding what to trash for Kuzan's effect. Trashing Kuzan for Kuzan. Stunning or freezing the Roger, drawing an additional card for Kuzan's effect for trashing a card, or getting removing a card from hand. And passing turn with 1 up. Going into Roger's turn. Looks like we're resting 10 to play a Shanks, minusing 1K on your opponent's side of the board. Swinging 7 into leader. We counter out of this one. Like I said earlier, you want to counter out of these easier attacks that you can do. Decide to take it. Swinging 7 again. Do we counter out of this one? No, we use the blocker and let it go. And then 12K. I don't know if we would have let that blocker go. I think we would have countered out of that and used a blocker for the next attack to kind of stay at 2 life. But who knows? Maybe it depends on what's in the hand. Looks like, we got a red rock, so it's going to bottom deck the Shanks. That's leaving 4 Dawn remaining. Swing 8 into Gabon, which is a 7. Easy 2K out. Looks like we might swing again into the Gabon. I don't know if we're trying to starve them for resources. Looks like they're going to let the Gabon go. They don't have another 2K to stop that attack. They might have, but they might just not want to waste it. And resting 3 for another blocker. Passing turn. 4 cards looks like in Roger's hand. Drawing 1 more card, so 5. They do have access to use the Purple Roger promo right now to attack with, as it's no longer frozen. Only 1 life left on the Kuzan side with 1 blocker. No Dawn up. Let's see what we're going to decide. It looks like we're resting 3. Playing Usahachi to rest the blocker. Adding 2 Dawn to the Roger, swinging for 12 to leader. Deciding whether we want to counter out or not, or we're taking the last life. Looks like we're taking the last life. And swinging another 12 2-liter. So 7, 9, 11, 12, 13. Countering out 2 cards remaining left in hand. Drawing 1 for 3 left in hand now. 10 Dawn back up. Let's see what is going to happen. Maybe trying to figure out the turn. Looking at all the Dawn. Looks like we're giving 2 to Kuzan, swinging for 10 and 210. 2K counter out. 10 into 10 again. Looks like we are letting that go. Like again, trying to claim some board control to help even it out. Playing a Kuzan again. Resting 6, pitching a pudding to stun the Usahachi. What is our Roger player going to do this turn? I would say it is looking a little rough for Roger, but it's also looking a lot rougher for Kuzan, having no Dawn remaining up, 1 blocker, and 2 cards in hand. Roger's only got 1 attack. Looks like we're swinging 7. It requires both cards, going to a 9. We have a lot of Dawn to play with. We're playing with 8, playing another promo Roger, making the leader a 9K leader. That is going to be a rough one to get over. Especially having no life remaining, 1 card in hand. Trying to figure out some Dawn allocation here. How we want to do these swings. We have 3 8K swings. Looks like we probably want to give each one of them a Dawn to swing for 9. Oh, we're going to give them 2 Dawn swing for 10. Because that's right, they are a 9K leader. So swing for 10 requiring a 2K out of hand. Looks like they're going to take that first one. Swinging for another 10 to leader. Resting 2 Dawn to play 2 events, but I think they realized they only need to play 1 because their leader is a 9K. Resting the other Dawn to play the other event. Swinging with 9, putting the Roger down to 2 life. 1 card left in hand, 1 blocker. At least 3 attacks. One of them is a 10. 1 card in hand is not going to stop that, especially with no Dawn up. Has to block. End up playing a Shanks, going for that last life. Looks like Roger's going to be the winner. Thank you so much. This is Misdirection out.